Hey y'all, I'm Allison. This is the first episode in a series I'm going to refer to as Al to Zine. It's a fun little play off A to Z, get it? Because my name starts with an A and Zine starts with a Z. And who knows what's going to happen in between. Oh my god, can you believe it? We'll be walking you through what a zine is, how to make it, and then I'll just make a few with you together. Let's do it. So what is a zine anyway? According to Merriam-Webster, the definition of zine is a non-commercial, often homemade or online publication usually devoted to a specialized and often unconventional subject matter. So really a zine is just like a homemade version of a magazine, so I could make a zine about a specific plant even, or a breed of dog, or a show I like, or a band. I have a couple of examples of zines. This one on the left is simply made by folding up papers and stapling them. I don't have a stapler, so I had to sew it, which I'm sure that's an option too. It seems a little more time consuming. The zine on the right is one single intact sheet of paper folded up into a zine. So I'll walk through these with you. So this is like the more traditional one. It's got a front cover, some spreads, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages, a back cover, and when we deconstruct this, we'll see how those spreads are like set up to work together. So of course you have the front cover and the back cover. And then the second page is actually 1, 2, 7, and 8. So you'll have like the first couple of pages and the last couple of pages. And the middle spread is everything else. 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then you simply put them all together, fold them up, and staple them. And there you go. One advantage of this is it's like super easy to make, super easy to just like use a copier to copy these and distribute them, and then you're good to go. This format's my favorite. I think it's like the easiest to make because all it really requires is a piece of paper and a pair of scissors or a blade. I guess you could make more pages if you made more folds, but the one that I do usually has 6 pages or 3 spreads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then of course the front and a back cover. This one's a little more complicated when you unfold it though. You have to kind of work around how these things kind of go in a circle. So if you start, we'll start clockwise, we'll counterclockwise from the bottom left. Back cover, front cover, first page, second page, third page, fourth page, fifth page, sixth page, and that's a zine. Congratulations. This is my preferred format of making zines because it is literally just one piece of paper folded up. It's super convenient. The bonus to this one, which I didn't do, is you can make like a bonus fold out poster if you flip this over and then decide to like illustrate on here or put an infographic or something. It's really, 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 really nice to have that option, and it's one that I like to utilize a lot. So there you have it. We have the 2 basic forms of zines that I'm aware of. If you've got other formats that you like, please let me know about them in the comments and we can explore those together. Hopefully we'll find some more together and work through those. But for now, I'm going to show you actually how to make this. You don't need much to make a zine. You just need a few basic things. A pencil, something to cut with, and paper. I'm using a blade, but you can definitely just use a pair of scissors. I have a bone folder because I'm fancy, but when you're folding paper, you can also just use the back of your finger, and then these are my pencils in here. So the basic makeup of a zine is just paper. So I just took a piece of paper out of my sketchbook. It is I think 11 by 17 maybe. It's 9 by 12. Good math. But I will use this to show you how to fold the zines. So we're just gonna do one fold like this. And then I like to make sure my crease is nice. But like I said, you can also just use your finger. And you'll fold it this way. And then flip it out, fold side up. Like all folds are up. And then you're gonna do like an accordion style fold almost. And you're gonna try and get this right on the crease there. And we'll do the same for the other side. We're almost done. You don't necessarily need a blade for this part, but I find it's just like, it's easier for me to cut with a blade, but we're gonna cut on the seam on the two inside squares of this so that it's like easier to fold and it won't buckle as much when you fold it up. So I'm just gonna take my blade and cut from the first seam to the third seam there. And there we have it. If you don't have a blade and you're just gonna use scissors, you can make that cut by just like folding it in half and then taking your scissors and carefully cutting on the seam right there. Just pretty simple. And now, the moment of truth. We'll fold it back hot dog style, fold it in the middle, and then fold everything over like this, and it should align. I have this problem where it's always like a little funky on the ends, and I know there's a different way to fold it to where it's like more perfect, but I have not quite figured that out yet. And so I just kind of like smooth out the imperfections with the bone folder. But like I said, you can also just use your fingers. It's not a big deal. So this actually kind of looks like a magazine, just like in the ratio of how it is, but I personally prefer mine to have like look a little more square. So to remedy that, you can either cut your paper before you fold it, or you can actually just cut it now. Just make sure that your folds are at the top, or else it'll all fall apart. I like it to be a little more square. So I think I'm gonna do, I might just do 3 by 3, honestly. So using your trusty ruler and your blade, you might have to make a few cuts to get through all those layers of paper. But there you have it. You've got some fun things over there. So now I have a nice little square zine that also still folds out into one intact piece of paper. If we had cut it at the top there, it would have fallen apart into something similar to like this, which is no good. All right, there we have it. There you have it, folks. Those are just 2 ways that I know how to make a zine, But if you have any other ways to make a zine, please let me know in the comments. And why don't you hit subscribe on your way out? I don't know. Why else are you here? If you're not here to like, comment, and subscribe, what are you even doing? Okay. See you later. Okay, see ya.